So you just went out and bought your Crown Victoria, but now you want to add some performance stuff to it. You're going to need 3 modifications, but you're going to need one special one that you definitely going to need. Is this item right here. Get you a SCT tuner, not this old one like I got because I'm a cheap ass, but get you a good one. Either get it new or get it used. If you get it used, make sure that it's divorced from all the other cars that it was tuned to. That is like a #1 item to get, because when you have this, you could be able to figure out what's wrong with your car. You can erase codes. This is what you need. You don't need a goddamn form to tell you what's going on. That will tell you what's going on in most cases. Further down the line, they explain the Crown Victoria. Everybody know that these cars here are endurance cars. They are meant for performance on a different realm, which means that reliability, sturdiness, jump a curb, that type of stuff here. And these cars go 300,000 miles with ease. You will not see a Hellcat with 300k, neither a GT500, neither a Viper, none of those goddamn cars you're gonna see with 300,000 miles. No Lamborghini, no nothing, because those cars are performance cars, and with the performance car they create heat and friction, and people gonna beat on it, and that's what it is. Now when you're dealing with a Crown Victoria, you need to make sure that you tackle this really delicately, because you can spend a lot of money very quickly and be very unhappy. So if your engine bay looks just like this one, real stock and everything, please do not get no cams. Don't get an intake or put some gold tape on your intake. If you're gonna go gold tape, go get the DEI, I think a DEI or DEA or whatever the heck it is. Get that one. Get the one that costs $45. That's the real one that you can put a torch to it. The eBay ones is just shiny duct tape. That's all what it is. They don't do much of anything. And I'm gonna tell you straight up, it doesn't work that well. Race cars don't use them. Here's some pictures of some race cars. Do you see them with any of that tape? So stop being a performance cheap ass and get rid of that gold tape and go invest in some used gears or some new gears for your Crown Victoria and install them. Go ahead and tighten that up. Either you got 28 spline or 31 spline. You got to figure that one out. All the cars from 98 to 2004 are 28 spline. Everything after that should be 31 spline, but double check and figure it out. Now you can go get a used traction lock with some gears from a Ford Explorer. That's from the 96 to 2000 with the V8 302. Check those out and get those. But if you got 28 spline, you want to get some used joints, well, you're going to have to get it from a daggone Ranger, because those are 28 spline. Now, we're going to move on to transmission, because you know that the transmission is not that great in these cars, but if you want to keep your automatic, and you can get a J-Mod, and that'll be cool. But me, if you really want good performance out of your Crown Victoria to make it have a totally different feel, you need to get you a 5-speed. Now I put a 5-speed in here. I put the clutch pedals from a 240SX and a T45, which I'm going to take out. Pedals fit in there just nicely. I left that big ass one in the middle, and it is still all good. That is the other mod that you can get. Either you stay with your automatic transmission, or you can just basically go with a 5-speed. I would tell you to go with a goddamn 5-speed. The next thing on the list is get you a tune. See, if you did the rear and then you did the transmission, or even you did the J-Mod or whatever, or the 5-speed, get you the tune to match it and put it all together. It will cost you $150 from Marty from Mo's Speed Shop for a automatic tune. 5-speed tune will cost you $250. All right, then when you get that tune mail order to you, you put it in this thing here. That's why I said you need this thing right there. Tune, 5-speed, gear set, those 3 things will get your Crown Vic humping. Now if you want to keep your automatic, well, guess what, J-Mod or no J-Mod, that tune from Marty for $150 with a gear set, your Crown Vic is totally different. And you didn't need to get cams, you didn't need to go configure and make some junkyard turbo like this here. You don't need to do all of that. That right there would make your Crown Vic sing and be so much different and a lot fun to drive. Actually, you don't even need no XL goddamn COPs. You don't need that crap. Stock ones would do just fine. I just bought them just to buy them and see what's up with them. You don't need none of that stuff, man. Just keep your Crown Vic really stock as possible and get the electronics tuned, the gearing, 5-speed that will really wake up and make the car totally different, and your Crown Vic will be rocking. So man, thank you guys for watching this episode of Build Something TV, man. Hope you guys were enlightened. Man, listen here, man, I'm just trying to help you guys out, man. That's for the 2020 version of what you should do to your Crown Vic, man. I really sat down with it and said, you know what, man, let's narrow it down to goddamn 3. And those 3 mods right there should help you. But yo, get you this right here for your Crown Vic toy. As soon as you buy it, go get this thing here. Not this model, I'm trying to tell you, this is the old ancient one. Get you the newer version, plug it up to your laptop, get that joint right. Now what I'm going to be doing right now is, well, what I did was I started to mess with the that daggone car here, the Buick. We got it to run, we did all that stuff, put it all back together. I even pasted up that OptiSpark, and we got it rocking and it's rolling. Listen to that thing, smooth like a mug. We let it run for a couple of hours to see that it turns off or not, but this car is legit. And thank you guys for watching that video and everything right there. And also too, man, my man David, your name is right there, brother. Thank you so much for supporting the channel with your donation, man. I really, my God, brother, I really do appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, dude, really. And thank you all you other guys for watching the video, and also for those who have supported the channel in that manner, in other ways. Thank you so much, man. And if you choose to donate to the channel, man, there's a link in the bottom description. Please, man, you know, doesn't matter how much it is, I don't care, bro. Thank you so much for the donations and the future donations, or just watching the video, man. And we'll see you guys on the next one, where I can get back to building some stuff here. All right, and I'll see you guys on the next one, man. Later. All right, before I end this video, man, I gotta get some input from you guys. We're prepping for the next video. We want to get more horsepower for this car, and it's either going to be using this engine or we're going to be using another engine. So I really need your input on this deal. I don't have that much money, very little. Bank account is like deplenished, you know what I mean? And we don't want to spend a lot of money to get horsepower. The few things that I want to do with having the horsepower, if I take out the engine or use this engine, I want to be able to build upon the engine to make more horsepower for cheap. Gotta get some horsepower out of this thing. When it comes to horsepower, man, this car just doesn't have it. That's why we need to get more horsepower in this thing somehow. Put it right inside there and everything will be a lot better. So we have a few options, and LS is not one of them. Nobody's doing no LS swap. So please, guys, if you're just chiming in, we're not doing no LS, we're not doing no Hellcat. Those are just a big huge wish list, and I don't like wishing. I like to get things done in my ability of how much money I have. I just don't like to sit there and just wish about. I want to deal with something that is quite feasible, cost effective, and that the average guy can be able to do, but you're going to have to put the work in. Don't mind putting the work into a situation to get there, but I just don't want to spend, like, you know, $10,000, $8,000 on a swap. That is just ridiculous. You know, you see what's going on out there. You can't spend that kind of money. Some people have the ability to be able to do that. On this channel, we do not have that ability or the luxury to spend $8,000 on a swap to say, look what I've done, check me out. So with this car here, we're looking for something that's cost effective, because I don't have a lot of money. Times is tough. So again, like I said, if you guys are looking for a GT500 swap in this, or a Coyote of any kind, I'm just not going to be able to do it. I don't have the 8 grand, 5 grand, 3 grand to just go ahead and jump in to spending on just the engine and drivetrain and all of that stuff, man. Even though, you know, a Coyote swap will not cost $3,000 by no means. So we're just going to have to keep at it and come up with something really feasible, cost effective, and it will work. Harrison, you already know about the situation with what ideas that I have in store for the car. Many of you guys don't. I really need your input on this, and hopefully you guys will be answering all hands on deck on the next video, and we'll see you guys on the next, man. All right.